What's up, everybody? So, if you're curious what happened yesterday with the Target tyrants, Target security, the police never showed up. So, the last part of the video, if you haven't seen the video, yesterday I posted a video with me standing outside, right outside the Target property with my homeless sign on public property, and Target security come harass me. Maybe I'll put a link to that video so you understand what I'm talking about if you haven't seen it. Anyhow, so yeah, Target security was harassing me, and they claimed they were going to call the police. I was like, okay, go ahead. So the last part of the video, you'll see they kind of walked about like 15-20 feet away from me, and they claimed they were going to call the police. So they sat there about 20 feet away from me. They sat there, and then I sat there on the corner, waited, and we waited, and we waited, and about like 45 minutes passed, maybe a little bit longer, and the security were kind of talking. There was a male and a female. They were talking to each other the whole time, and all of a sudden, the female security, she started to walk back towards the Target, and she comes back, I don't know, like 10 minutes later, with waters. But while she was away, the male security guard was trying to talk to me. He was like, hey man, maybe we can get a dialogue going, this and that. I said, we'll talk when the police get here. And he kept just trying to encourage me to talk. You could tell he was starting to be worried or feel bad or whatever, right? So he kept trying to talk to me. And I was like, we'll talk when the police get here. He said, as a matter of fact, probably we won't. I said, when the police get here, I'll just talk to the police. I have nothing to say to you. So anyhow, so she comes back with the water about 10 minutes later. And she hands one of the bottles of water to him, and then so he starts to walk towards me like if he wants to give me a bottle of water, and I'm like, hey, I said, if you get close to me, I'm going to consider that a threat, an assault. I said, so please stay away from me. And so he only comes within like 10 feet of me, and he tries to say a couple more things, and I'm like, hey, the police coming? He was like, yeah, they're on their way. I'm like, good, right? So we waited we all sat there for about another 10-15 minutes. And then all of a sudden, they turned around like scared dogs and walked away back to Target, never to come back out. So I sat there with my sign another 15 minutes or so. Nobody was donating, and then I finally left. I had to go pee really, really bad, actually. So yeah, so the police never showed up. I wanted them to show up. I was ready. I know my rights, and I hope you guys know your rights too. So people like that can't bully you, and that's all it is. And I actually felt bad, because I was like, some homeless people probably get bullied by them. The Target security come and they act all, big and mean. Hey, you need to get out of here, even though you're not on their property. And there's probably some homeless people like, oh, hey, okay. And they sleep. You don't have to. You're on public property. Those, I don't care, Walmart, Target, whoever, they can't tell you anything. So yeah, don't allow yourself to be bullied. It is good to know the laws. It's good to know your Constitution. So yeah, the police never came. I ended up leaving. The crappy thing, though, is because the security was standing there. Like I said, we were standing there in total about an hour. Like I said, they're about 20 feet away from me. And so nobody wanted to donate to me. I got 0 donations. The whole time I was sitting there, cars and cars and cars would come by. But they were discouraged because Target security was sitting there. And so that it hurt me, because, I'm not out there with my sign for nothing. We are homeless. We do need money. And so it was nice to get a little bit of content. I'm glad I exposed those Target tyrants. But the crappy thing was I didn't get any money. So that is how it is. So if anyone does want to donate, as always, there's a PayPal link on my channel page. I thank you for everyone in the past who has donated. It really helps a lot. And I thank you, everyone who's watched the video. As for right now, 100 people have watched the video, and so thank you guys for watching that last video. I'll put a link in the description to that video in case you haven't seen it. But anyhow, so that's what happened yesterday. Target security wanted to come harass me. They literally laughed at the Constitution. I was like, hey, do you know about freedom of speech in the Constitution? And the dude just chuckled to himself, and it's like, really, bud? It's like, come on, man, it's not a joke. Anyways, so that happened. I'll put a link in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you anybody who donates, and I'll see you guys next video.